Kristy is a 2014 slasher movie. I didn't know much about this one. I only found out about it because there's a character in a horror novel named Jade. She's a slasher movie junkie, and she mentions Kristy's really underrated and how it's awesome. And then I realized I did know about this film, but when it was made, it had multiple name changes. It was called Satanic with a K and also Random. So I was trying to find the movie when it had those names. But Kristy is the final title. We're following a college girl named Justine. She basically is going to be staying on campus over Thanksgiving break. However, her roommate was able to reconnect with her dad, who was able to fly her out and offers to let her go out too, but she's like, nah, it's okay. So it's just going to be Justine staying at the college campus by herself with a security guard and then another security guard at the gate. So she's okay with that though. Do some laundry, just chill. She's got the entire place to herself. She likes to swim and go for a run and stuff. And however, one night she decides to go out for a snack run, and she bumps into a weird woman who kind of like doesn't like her for some reason and tries to follow her. But then it ends up, you know, she's able to get back on campus and everything's fine. However, mass cultists show up and they want to kill her because they label her a Kristy, someone who's like innocent and beautiful, and they want to just like kill her and then take photos of her and put it on their dark web website. So it's a really slow movie to start, but once the killers show up to sort of mess with her, it becomes a simple, you know, fight for survival. Her running around. The movie does have the cliches of everyone else in the movie's really dumb. There's a sequence where her boyfriend shows up and she's like screaming at him to like, you know, that he's in trouble, and he just stands there like a dope for like 30 seconds and then he gets taken out. And yeah, it was like the biggest cliche. But I guess some people are like that. They kind of like don't have any danger in their lives, so they just, if they're in a situation where they think it's bad, they don't react at all, or they don't have any survival instinct. But that's, you know, normal. Overall though, the rest of the fight scenes and the chases and everything is pretty awesome. You know, it's a slow burn, but overall it's a really effective, simple thriller slasher movie. You know, some people might not consider it a slasher, but it is. So Kristy's pretty solid, underrated, and I give it a 7 out of 10.